pala. Sobrang bilis nung aming sila pag-shot kay Abby. Hi! Ayan, mag-headband tayo para maganda. Maganda ba to? Diba yung iba naglalagay ng mga sombrero or kung ano-ano para itataglan. Check natin kung ano maganda. Anong bet? Para mas bet ko yung flower, diba? Kasi may flower din tayo sa likod. Yan. Nice. Hi, Team Mommy Con! How are you? Welcome to our channel. Again, ako ang inyong mommy. We are here in our journey of traveling and giving you tips and travel hacks kung paano natin maita-travel ng safe and masaya and less stress and less worry ang mga kids. So here in this video, I'm going to give you 10 travel tips. Okay? Let's start! So, even before I and my kids started this channel, nagta-travel na talaga kami. We are frequent traveler kasi yung husband ko, he was a Ghanaian, and of course, I'm from Philippines. I'm a Filipina. So, we keep on traveling Ghana to Manila. Aside from that, we really love traveling. That's why we decided to start this journey of vlogging to share yung mga learnings namin, di ba? Para ma-share namin sa inyo and para mapadali yung inyong travel journey. So, I'm going to give you 10 tips kung paano nga ba natin ita-travel yung ating mga kids na talagang we come well prepared, hindi tayo may stress, no? We really make sure na yung travel natin ay magiging isang happy, memorable travel experience for both parents and kids. So, number 1, research and plan well for your travel tips. Siyempre, ako ang ginagawa ko, for example, we're traveling to Hong Kong, i-research ko talaga saan yung best hotel for kids na lahat ng kailangan ng mga kids. Kailangan ba merong breakfast? Kailangan ba merong swimming pool? So, meron ba silang mga free shuttle about the nearby? Ano yung neighborhood nun? Meron bang parks? Meron bang pinakamahalaga yung convenience store, right? Yung 7-Eleven, so that we can buy yung mga kailangan natin for the kids. Ano pa bang importante? Nire-research ko kung ano yung mga possible na restaurants na just nearby na madali kong ma-access for the kids. And then, pinaplano ko rin yung transportation. Magta-taxi ba kami? Mag-MRT ba kami? Or magbabus ba kami? So, you have to plan very well. Talagang, meron kang plan A, B, C, D. Diba? Kasi sometimes, unexpected, diba? Hindi mo sure kung yung A mag-work, yung B mag-work. Like us, I really plan na yung last travel journey namin sa Hong Kong ay magti-train kami. Kaya lang, it so happen na ang daming nangyari, hindi kami nakapag-train. So, nag-grab car kami, and I think Uber car kami, and then taxi. Yun lang yung ginamit namin. And nag-bus kami, yung shuttle bus. So, ganun yun. Kailangan, hindi naman necessary na this is our plan, kailangan ito yung gagawin natin. As a parent, we have to be versatile kung ano yung maa-adapt natin. Kasi we never know what will be the situation pagdating natin dun sa talagang destination na pupuntahan natin. So, kailangan, we are prepared, we are well-researched kung ano yung ating plan B and plan C and plan D. Yeah, right? And then yung second natin is, pack all your things, your kids' favorite. You have to pack all the toys, pack all the food na favorite nila para makakapag, divert ng attention nila, and especially for kids with autism, para mabibisi sila. Kung meron sensory yung anak nyo na kagaya for my son, gusto niya yung mga malulutong, mga crunchy food. So, I have to pack yung mga biscuit niya, mga chips niya. It's okay, parang cheat day, you know, para mas stable and mas okay yung travel experience. So, aside from that, yung mga toys na mapaglilibangan nila, kung depende kung ano yung hiling na anak nyo. For us, we pack plenty mga binubuo-buo, mga Lego, or mga kino-connect-connect na things, and you can build something out of it. And syempre, talagang number one favorite namin na toy when traveling is yung modeling clay. Kasi it can turn into anything. You can model it ng ABC or shapes, or any character, diba? So, marami, and it also fun. Iba-ibang kulay ng clay. And then you can bring some mga modeling design para you can make an animals or a food out of it. So yung clay talaga, yan talaga yung number one favorite toys namin pag magta-travel. Number 3 is prepare for the meltdown or possible na tantrums ng bata. So, kailangan, as a parent, we know, ano bang gagawin ko pag nag-meltdown yung anak ko? Especially for mom like me, I have a 5-year-old son who has ASD and hyperactive. Kapag ba nag-meltdown siya, what should I do? Ito lang for me because every kid is different. For my son, ang ginagawa ko is I just give him some space and time. So, binibigyan ko siya ng space kung kailan siya ready. For example, parang naingayan siya dun sa corner na yon, he is not ready to go there. We will find a bench kung saan kami magsisit down. When he is relaxed, he's okay, and he's ready to continue the journey papunta dun sa another place or another gate if we are in the airport, saka kami magpo-proceed. So, while we are sitting down, I do a deep compression massage sa kanya. I massage the hands, I massage his feet, I massage his body, kahit dun lang sa bench ng some airport or kahit nakasakay siya sa stroller. At the same time, I give his favorite food, I give his favorite toy. So, yun yung ginagawa ko. Para pag naka-regulate na siya and he's okay na, then we proceed and continue for the next journey. So, yun. Kailangan prepared kayo para when the time comes, maranasan nyo yun during the travel. Parang you will not panic kasi it's very important to keep calm as a parent when you're traveling. Number 4, kagaya ng sabi ko kanina, know your kids. Siyempre, iba-iba tayo ng mga anak, no? Iba-iba yung ating mga character and attitude and preference ng mga anak natin. It is very important to know kung hanggang saan yung kaya ng anak nyo. Kung hanggang saan yung kayang lakarin, kung hanggang saan siya mapapagod, kung ano yung mga activities na pwede sa anak nyo. Halimbawa, kung may asthma, when to rest. Tapos kung ano lang talaga yung kaya niyang na lakarin or kayang pagod na gawin yon. So we should really know yung ating travel itinerary. It doesn't necessarily kailangan dun sa level of energy natin. Kailangan dun sa level of energy and capability ng mga anak natin. Number 5. Dapat ginawa ko tong number 1. Stay calm. No matter what happens, stay calm. Delayed ang flight, stay calm. Nag-meltdown, stay calm. May nawalang gamit, stay calm. Kasi, as a parent, pag tayo is hindi tayo calm, nagpanic tayo or nag-stress tayo, especially sa mga may autism na bata, na-absorb nila kung ano yung nararamdaman ng parent. And when they absorb it, I've noticed for my experience sa anak ko, no, when I'm stressed, hindi niya alam kung paano siguro iniisip niya how I can help my mom, paano ko tutulungan yung stress ng mom ko. So, yung worry ko, nata-transfer ko sa kanya. Yung stress ko, nata-transfer ko sa kanya. Ang tendency, imbis na maka-find kami ng solution, pareho kaming stress. So, imbis na makapag-find ng solution, dumadagdag pa yung emotion namin dun sa problem. So, stay calm. I think kahit naman sa mga parent and kids na hindi naman may autism, no? Sa typical children, it is very important for parents to stay calm, no? Para yung mga bata rin, no, they are just calm that, oh, my mom knows what to do. I shouldn't worry about anything. It's very important, you know, that the children, nandun yung kanilang level of trust sa atin na they are safe and the journey will be okay. Yon. So, mommy, stay calm. Ito pa yung isang important, you know, at the beginning of my journey, ayan, naiiyak ako ng konti. At the beginning of my journey as an autism parent, actually, hindi siya madali. Especially, sorry guys, sana iiyak ako. Kasi, I'm recalling, nire-recall ko yung una naming journey na it wasn't really easy. Bakit siya hindi easy? Kasi, syempre, sa umpisa, hindi ka sanay na pinagtitinginan ka, sinajudge ka, di ba? Yung mga mapanghusgang mata ng ibang tao. Dati, it goes through me dati. Pero, now, parang ang importante sa akin is what will be good for my child. What will be good for my children. Parang, hindi na importante sa akin kung pagtawanan nyo ako, kung husgahan nyo ako. What matters to me is that I wanted to give my children the best experience and the best life. And then, I wanted to teach my children how to enjoy this life. Yun yung importante sa akin. So, in-overcome ko yun. Na-overcome ko yung pinagtitinginan ka sa airport, yung parang they judge you kahit hindi mo naririnig. You can sense and feel it, you know. Yun. So, dapat yun. You don't have to feel shy of other people. Just as long as hindi tayo nakakasakit or hindi tayo nakakaabala sa kanila, no? So, just go lang. Just go and travel with your kids without the fear of be judged by other people, without the fear of being looked at. Kasi, syempre, yung mga autism kids, maingay yan. Iiyak yan. Or may mga unnecessary noise yan. It's normal for them kasi that's how they are. Pero as long as hindi naman tayo nakaka-interfere sa travel journey ng iba, as long as hindi tayo nakakasakit or nakakadumi or distract, it's okay lang. We just have to overcome it. It's okay. It's okay lang. We have to let our children feel na it's okay to be different. So, number 7, be determined and have a never give up attitude. So, yan. I want this attitude to pass on to my kids actually, no? Yung being determined and never give up. So, ako as a mom, okay, as a mom of 5 children, I have 5 girls and 1 boy. And yung boy ko nga, he has autism. So, I always told myself that I will never give up. No matter how hard the journey will be, I'll make sure my kids have the best life. I'll make sure my kids will learn how to navigate this world, how to be included in this world, how to enjoy everything God has for us. And number 8, be positive. Yan, kailangan lagi yan positive. Ako, when time comes na very challenging yung travel journey namin, naisip ko lang, okay lang makakarating din tayo sa finish line. Matatapos din tong ating 8 hours or 12 hours flight. And makakarating din tayo sa airport, makakapag-coffee din, breakfast and everything. So kahit gaano kahirap talaga, no, especially when you're traveling so far, no, like Ghana to Philippines is very far. It was 11 hours, 12 hours from connecting flight, then another flight, another 8 to 9 hours flight. Sobrang haba. Pero, you know, whatever challenges, you know, we just have to pray and be positive and stay calm and enjoy the journey. Diba? Enjoy natin yung journey na, for example, for me, I asked the stewardess, you know, can you give me some juice or extra chips or extra biscuit? Ganun lang. Lahat na makakapagpasaya sa inyo to entertain you and be positive lang na no matter how hard the journey, matatapos din yan. And mararating nyo rin yung goal nyo to enjoy and explore with your kids. So always just be positive. Don't let any negative thoughts come inside your mind. Always be positive and just pray and keep trusting God that this life is for us to enjoy and be happy. Ano pa? Isa, you know? Number 9 is, yun nga, put your trust in the Lord, of course, right? Put your trust in God that everything will work in favor of you. Ako ganun na lang eh. Kapag meron kaming mga situation, kagaya sa airport, may mga masungit na tao or may mga ganito na tao, before it goes to me. Pero ngayon, it's okay. Maybe may pinagdadaanan silang something. Hindi kami nabigyan ng magandang toy or magandang treatment. It's okay lang. Maybe hindi namin yun sa kanya makukuha. Somebody will give it to us ng mas okay, mas maganda. Yun. So whatever it is, just think of yourself na everything will work in favor of you. Kagaya yung sa amin, no, masungit yung pila nung nandun kami sa Hong Kong, yung nasa likod namin masungit. So, dahil nga parang yung mata, okay lang, may edad na, naiirita siya. So, ginawa na lang ng mga staff doon, pinauna na kami. Pinauna na kami. Dapat pipila pa, kasi hindi pa ready na mag-board sa plane. Pero kami, nauna kami sa lahat. Pinaula kami, then medyo naghintay lang kami na parang less than 4 to 5 minutes bago kami nakapasok doon sa loob ng aircraft. O, itong number 10 ha, very, very important din. Have an extra budget for uncertainties and emergencies. Siyempre, when we're traveling to the kids, hindi mo alam kung may mababasag or for me, di ba, lalo si Drogo, pag may nalalaanan 7-Eleven, gusto yung mamahaling itlog, guys, alam niyo na. Kung ano yung mamahaling itlog, di ba? Yung itlog na may chocolate and may laruan. Yes, yun na yun. Yung itlog na yun, yung egg na yun. Whenever we see 7-Eleven, hindi pwedeng hindi kami bibili ng Kinder Egg. Yan. So, kailangan syempre may budget kasi kung walang budget, naku patay. Iiyak na tayo dyan and magta-tantrums, meltdown, lahat-lahat na. So, kailangan meron tayong budget sa mga uncertainties. Like for us, alam nyo, muntik na kami maiwan ng plane nung nandun kami sa Hong Kong. Why? Kasi si Drogo, I think he's so tired. Nung narating namin yung gate 9, our gate is really gate 9, ayaw na niya guys, magpunta sa gate 19. Eh, yung gate namin was gate 19. So, imagine na sa gate 9 pa lang kami. When I'm pushing his stroller, ayaw na niya. Ayaw na niya mag-proceed. He's stopping it. Pinibrake niya using his feet. So, ang ginagawa ko, we take it one step at a time. Nandun kami sa gate 9. Okay, maglalaro kami. Then push konti. Then makakarating kami sa gate 10. Then maglalaro kami. May time pa na umalis siya sa stroller. And gulong-gulong kami dalawa. Literal na gulong-gulong. Pero hindi naman siya gulong-gulong na umiiyak. Parang wala lang, gulong-gulong na happy, parang nakikipaglaro siya sa akin, then kakargahin ko siya, then unti-unti na umuusad naman kami papunta sa gate 19, no? Pero ano na lang, parang nung mga 50 minutes na lang, no? 45 minutes, diba? Mag-start na yung boarding. 50 minutes na lang bago nung namin, departure time, parang tinanggap ko na sa sarili ko, whatever your plan, Lord, I surrender it to you. Kung may iwan man kami na airplane, maybe you want us to stay one more night dito sa Hong Kong. So whatever it is, I don't want to stress myself anymore. I have to stay calm as a mom. I'll be positive. Guys, nalaglag ni Drogo yung phone. I'll be positive that whatever it is, do you want to say hi? Ay, nalaglag ulit. Okay, you want to say hi to Mommy's Vlog? Hi!
A, B, C, D, E.
Naka-board na kami, guys. And tabi-tabi kaming apat. Actually, we get the middle chair na, middle seat na apat kami. Subscribe to our channel!
Bye!